America's finest city. What a gorgeous afternoon for baseball we have in store from Petco Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Brewers and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to Brewers baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching's going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done. All right,
the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at-bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
Clayton Richard, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, this starting pitcher, he's a rookie, so we'll see how he handles his nerves in this one.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we're going to have a real treat in this ball game. We get to watch a shortstop that won the Gold Glove last year. Unbelievable range and an absolute cannon for an arm. Can't wait to watch him make some great plays in this one.
Jonathan Villar strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The game's opening pitch is taken for ball one as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
And they were able to put together a good performance in the victory yesterday afternoon, so let's see if they can keep it going here.
A line shot into right to start things out. Now you have to worry about whether he'll be on the move or not.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he'll take a look at ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. He's running towards second. Slapped hard the opposite way. Myers is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first.
Pretty fortunate this didn't turn into a double play. The runner's on the move from first, but once he sees this is going to be an atom ball, he's going to turn tail and get back as quick as he can. And luckily, he's able to do so before the throw comes back in.
Ryan Braun will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin play. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
And this is one of those guys that can certainly be an X factor in this series. He sets a tone early here with a first inning steal of second base.
One out and a runner on second base. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Any surprise they're attacking him like this? Those are 2 good pitches.
No, I think that's the way this guy operates. He won't back down out there, nor should he.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. has to be thinking strikeout here. Lined back over second. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Top of the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
First baseman
Choi will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Got him.
Wow, he just never got into the rhythm of that at-bat at all. I mean, normally you'd expect a middle-of-the-order guy to put up a little more fight than that, wouldn't you? He just got caught flat-footed on all three of those pitches.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I expect to see a good performance from Chase Headley. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend in that bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those power hitters. He's also got a power arm and can cover some ground in that outfield. Very reliable, plays a smart defensive outfield. Always an asset in any game.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And a rather easy first out.
Well, he gave up the hit with the first pitch he threw. Now he gets an out with the second. At least we'll have a quick game on our hands if this keeps up.
So stepping in, number 20, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
Shaw camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting fourth.
Number 2 gets his first opportunity here with the leadoff man still standing at second, but with 2 gone now. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Padres leave one. They still trail 1-0. Travis Shaw makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, accuracy is always appreciated with umpires, and Fillmore.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap.
He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, number 3. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But this will get foul for strike 2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
Hit in the air to center field. Cordero over to his right. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now, if you're a pitcher, you have to love pitching at this place. You've got a cool night here, making the air a little heavy, and this ball just has 0 carry to it.
Manny Pena comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. And how about that? Manny Pena has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this: watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a called strike 2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Jonathan Villar will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him. He was having none of it. It'd be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hearts.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on the... Will Myers to get things started for the Padres. Chase Headley behind him on deck. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Santana sprinting after it. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
1 out, nobody on. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but he just can't get to the ground fast enough to make that play, and it slips past.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Lorenzo Cain is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
And this is something we'll see a lot with that cut fastball. Here it is again in show motion. When you hit a ball right below the label, you're going to get this 9 times out of 10.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Now here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
In now, Choi. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Oh, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Austin Hedges digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
At the plate, Clayton Richard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kane is going to get there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. You know, this guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Number 9 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. Backhanded. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 3-0. Domingo Santana is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Santana.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hot shot to third. Gloved by Headley. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And to this point, these 2 have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. So take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Taken high and deep to right. Myers looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Such a good start to the inning. He kept the ball down, got 2 ground ball outs. You're thinking, hey, he looks like he's in charge out there. But then he makes one mistake to the 3rd guy here, and it winds up leaving the yard.
Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Into the box, Manny Pena. Drilled down the line. Oh, look at Headley. To first. He's out.
Wow, made it look easy.
Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. More baseball from downtown San Diego right after this. Frankie Cordero is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, yeah, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Number 2 will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
First and second here with nobody out. Liner towards second. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles, quite like a double play ball to that 3rd guy.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
On the ground to the right side. VR is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Brent Suter heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Freddie Galvis will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Ready. Galvis.
He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Shaw is over. 1 down.
Just coasting right along here. Gets another pop-up, and look, he's barely breaking a sweat out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Austin Hedges is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. throw into third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
You get the sense now that they're getting closer and closer to breaking through here. That'll make it first and third now, and they've got a good chance here to break that string of zeros.
Eric Hosmer will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Back to him, and that's off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock the ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. By the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Stepping in now, number 9. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. 5 innings complete. Craig Stemley will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 34, Craig Stemley.
Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps forward to get things started here in the Milwaukee half of the inning. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress.
Now batting, first baseman
Carlos Asulin will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips, and the runner will get back standing. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Tap foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Into the box now, number 2, as he swings down on the first pitch and sends a chopper over to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Will Myers will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, that's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Here's Chase Headley, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
And he lays off for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit down the third base line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Shaw is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Some of our Kyle McGrath is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
44.
Manny Pena will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Frankie Cordero will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Carlos Asulin gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
The final line score.